we have said publicly is, of course, the guidance we gave at the Capital Markets Day in November, where we guided where we would be in 2020. We said then that we would be 190 to 200 billion Swedish kronor in turnover and a margin above 10%, on the way to a long-term target of about 12%. So that's the guidance we've set, and then it's of course it's a journey to get there, where we will see improvements this year, and of course further improvements in 2019 and 2020. We see in a way the same challenges globally. The first one being, basically call it efficiency. We see data traffic taking off. At the same time, revenues in a way are flat. That means that in a way every gigabyte have to become cheaper. So we have to provide technology that lowers the cost per gigabyte. So that's one trend. We see the other trend being, in a way, the need to digitalize their operations. We see that both to provide better customer experience, but also to provide the new services at a cost-efficient price. Again, it's a cost reason. And lastly, just because revenues are going, or at least getting flattish, in some parts of the world it's growing, and in some parts it's more flat. So I call it flattish. We need to help the industry to find new revenue sources. And we see those three factors, in a way, being core areas around the world. I think that there is a need to push ahead here, and it's all about getting a cost-efficient network. It's all about getting the right user experience. Again, it varies here with the ARPU in the market, how much can you actually afford to invest, etc. So it's very hard to say blanket, do this, but it's quite clear that we need to continuously make ourselves more efficient and actually invest in technologies that allow the network to be more efficient. That's really going to be important. What we see is that 5G is starting really to heat up, and we see that globally heating up. We see European operators preparing their network for 5G to a varying degree, but some are front runners. We see North American operators preparing a couple of use cases so far in high frequency bands, and we're seeing Northeast Asian operators also preparing to launch 5G. So we are seeing this. We're probably seeing the first launches in North America, but it's really happening now on a global scale. Now for us, we need to stay very committed to delivering to our customers. It's all about putting the customer at the center, delivering on great technology for 4G, but also leading the way into 5G. And when we talk about 5G, it's not really only the radio, it's the virtualization of the core network, it's the new OSS, it's new monetization vehicles, and we need to help our customers across the board.